Good afternoon, I'm Ken Bianco Jr. from TrainWorldTV, and today we have a great episode. We're here at the Amherst Railway Society train show, and this is probably the biggest train show out there. Just amazing. So stay tuned because we're gonna bring you all the insights with the latest, greatest, hottest new announcements from all the great manufacturers. So again, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
Hi, this is Dan Garcia from Rapido Trains. We're here live at the Amherst Model Train Show in Springfield, Massachusetts. Day one of the show, and we're here with samples of our brand new upcoming HO scale Horizon cars. These are coming in both coach versions and dinette versions. Accurate details for both, multiple interiors for the dinettes. We are also doing Horizon cars on which these cars are based. We have samples of those coming in a little while. We also have N-scale versions of them as well, and again, same thing, we are going to have samples of those fairly shortly. We also have samples of our upcoming EMD F59 locomotives, again available in a variety of different paint schemes. We have as well samples of our new F40s. These ones are going to be interesting. We're not just doing Amtrak F40s this time, we're also doing a whole host of commuter railroads, including, I guess for this neighborhood, NJT. Here we have brand new samples of our rebuilt FL9 locomotives. These have been retooled with modifications for the HEP cabinet at the back of the locomotive. And these are coming in Amtrak and a variety of different commuter schemes, including MTA. And as a reminder, we've got here our HO scale turboliner, RTL turboliner. Orders have been good so far, but this is a bit of a reminder for you guys. We have a tentative order deadline of March 17th. Please get your orders in if you want them, because we need to know by then if we're going to have enough demand to do this. We will keep everyone posted. We'll let everyone know. Have an eye on our Facebook, on our website, but also obviously on Trainland's website. They will put out information as we give it to them as well. And last but not least, we have here our HO scale new look transit bus. I believe this one represents a 5303 for those guys keeping score at home. We are doing two different schemes on MTA. We are doing the blue scheme and the early green scheme. Get your orders in by April 20th. We're doing all sorts of really neat New York specific details. We've got the radio antenna up on the front. We're doing the bat wings as well. So yeah, please get your orders in. These are going to be amazing when they come in.
Hello, this is Rick from LGB. Here we are at the Eastern States Exhibition Center at Amherst. And we have several new items here for LGB. We have the Coca-Cola sets. We have the Sinclair tank car, which has my name on it. Several new items, the LGB bus, Volkswagen bus on the flat car. We have the Jupiter 119 commemorative set sitting on the other side here. Very beautiful pieces. They are brass and cast zinc. Beautiful, beautiful locomotives. They are replicas, so they are to scale and highly detailed. Everything else you see on the table is from our other brands, Markland and Trix. And come down and see the show.
Hey, Ken Silvestri, Broadway Limited Imports at the Amherst Train Show with Ken Bianco. I want to show you some of the product we have for sale today. First off, we have GG1s, all new tooling. And this one's unusual. Of all the years I've made GG1s, I never knew that there was a Brunswick green with a Tuscan roof. And I saw the pictures where you can actually see it, so it's a legitimate paint scheme. Next we have the ES44s. A lot of cool, colorful paint schemes. And they should be available almost now. Next we have a favorite of Broadway, and it's the HO Pacifics. Lots of names, lots of cool names. We also have a presidential series with it. And we started off with John F. Kennedy and Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan's on the other side. We also have the Union Pacific with the proper tender on it. And here's the Ronald Reagan. Pretty paint scheme. Next up is the long-awaited streamlined K4. Here it is. It should be available around April, May. Long-awaited. We have a new run of the hybrid. The hybrid Greenbrier, and it's just well, I think all the hybrids are just elegant locomotives. Real co-load, spectacular detail, beautiful locomotive. And now we're into the N-scale section. We have the ES44s. Again, a lot of beautiful paint schemes. We have some older models there. SD40-2, some F units. To show you is, I think it's the most remarkable locomotive I've ever been involved with. And you say, well, it's just a little switcher, but it has the full electronics in it. It's dual mode. It has the full sound. It has rolling thunder. Spectacular little locomotive in such a small package. I think it's almost magic. So we have a lot of cool product. We have N-scale, we have HO, and I know you can go up and give Kenny a call, and he can help you out and help you get the product.
When are you coming? To Trainland.
We're coming to Trainland. I think it's February 23rd.
I don't know. Is there going to be a snowstorm in Florida?
The last one was in Atlanta. And they told me, they said, we can get you there by 5 tomorrow, 5 o'clock on Saturday.
But you will be here this time.
I'll give it my best effort. I'm looking forward to it. No kidding or joking, I'm looking forward to it.
Hey guys, Alex from Conda USA here. I'm here with Ken from Train World and Trainland. We're here at Amherst here in 2020, showing off some of our new products. I want to show you some of the items we brought, as well as some exciting new announcements that we brought to the Amherst show. The first thing I want to show you guys here is the N-scale Broadway limited train set. This is going to be available at the end of this month. As you can see, this has been 11 years since our last release of it, so we're very excited to have it back. These are going to be released in a 10-car set. We also have a 4-car add-on. It's also going to be released with the GG1s in both the Tuscan red and the Brunswick green paint schemes. And in February, we're going to have the E8 locomotives come out, and that's going to be also available with DCC and sound. Our newest release in December was the Chicago Northwestern 400 set. It's in our standard bookcase set. It's a beautiful style paint. This comes with an E8 locomotive, a buffet car. It has 3 coaches and also the cab coach. It comes with a 5-car set. This is also available with DCC and sound. Make sure you place your orders with Train World today. It is available and in stock today. So lastly, our biggest announcement here at Amherst is going to be our release of the N-scale 20th Century Limited. This is going to be available later this year, probably more towards the Christmas season, just before. They don't have any item numbers or pricing yet. This is going to be the newest release. This is going to be available in an 8 or 9-car set. We're also going to have an add-on with it. This is also going to have newly tooled E7 locomotives. This is brand new for Kato, so you want to make sure that you put your reservations in. So from all of us here at Kato, obviously with Train World and Trainland, thank you for your support, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Okay, so here we are at Springfield 2020, and of course we have new signs available. Probably the most popular sign we've had in years is our Nathan sign. It's a classic from Coney Island, and it has to be our #1 seller right now. It comes in 2 sizes, and it's suitable for HO and O scale and N and HO scale. And like all our signs, they're also available in our desktop neon base, so you do not have a railroad, or you just find a sign that you really like and want to have on your desk. And that's just a little base that plugs in. You can plug the sign in, set it on your desk, and it runs on 3 AAA batteries.
Hey guys, Stacy from Intermountain here. We're here at the Amherst Railway Show, just here showing our samples out. These are our 4785s that just came out. Look pretty good with some good details. The roof blocks are etched metal, looking good. Hey guys, these are our GP16s. They are coming out this summer, early summer. They're an all new tooling. We have quite a few different road names coming out in them. So get online, take a look at those. And here we have our all new auto racks coming out. So these are the previous versions that we've done. You can see on there the different etched metal from our new one. This is the new one from our new factory that just came out. It's our pre-production sample. We expect to see these in approximately 6 months. All right, guys. Well, you can get all your Intermountain products at TrainWorld.com. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, I'm Lee English from Bowser Manufacturing, and today I want to talk about some of our great new products. We have on the table, we have the SD40-2F Red Barns. We got a couple new paint samples from the CMQ and the Bangor Rustic. Plus we have the display of the DS44-1000s that have just been dribbling in from our Chinese manufacturer. And we also on the table have a couple RS3 sample locomotives, and believe it or not, we might actually get to getting it out. We're just in the final stages of finishing up the molds, and the factory after the Chinese New Year is supposed to be ready for production. So believe it or not, after a couple years, it might actually happen. We also have on the table some of our new 3D printed stuff, and of course we're trying to stay very active with some new releases in VO 660s, which will be coming out very soon. And believe it or not, that's about all I have to talk about today.
Hi, I'm Larry from Bachmann Trains. We're here at the Amherst Modeler Show in Springfield, Massachusetts. We're here today debuting our operating model of our SC44 Charger locomotive made by Siemens. We had some paint samples at our previous show, but this is the first time we've had an operating work here. So we're going to go through all the lighting and sound functions, and I'll explain as I go along. And we have also here's the horn. We have the bell. Notice when the bell or the longhorn are operating, you have the ditch lights will actually alternate back and forth like the prototype. One other feature we have on here is the emergency brake feature, which is activated several ways, but one of the ways is by pressing function 5, which is the brake. If it's pressed 5 times, it goes into emergency brake feature. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You get the air dump sound, and the red flashing light comes on the roof, and the locomotive comes to a complete stop. We're anticipating these will be delivered in the middle of the year, and we have them in 4 paint schemes. We have 2 Amtrak Midwest, number 4618 and 4611. Both of the locomotives will have different destination boards on the front. One says Pontiac, one says Chicago. This is the Amtrak Cascades, which operates in the state of Washington. That's cab number 1400. And this is the Amtrak Pacific Surfliner, which operates in Southern California. So they'll be available, like I said, mid-year. Train World's got a great price on them. You can pre-order them now on their website. It's pretty much a recap. We'll have more detailed videos on BachmannTrains.com in a couple upcoming weeks, and Train World can link to them if they'd like to. So thanks for coming by and stopping by and looking at our new products. Have a great day.
Hi, I'm Ken Bianco and welcome to TrainWorldTV, and we're here at the Amherst Train Show in Springfield, Massachusetts, and we're at the Piko booth, which is an excellent display here. These are the brand new hoppers with the P38 Lightning and the P51 Mustang. These were just announced and they're just about shipping them now also. So Great paint job on these things. The graphics are amazing, and this is the first of a series. They're going to be making more of these. And I tell you, we got our order in early because these are going to disappear, I think. The beautiful cars, absolutely beautiful, something different. And this is the new BR50 from Piko. This massive European steam engine, very, very impressive. The smoke system in it, the lights. And look, notice how slow you can creep this engine. That's a sign of quality when you can go slow with these engines. The cab has an engineer, it lights up. And actually we had to shut the sound off just so I can talk, but we're going to turn the sound on now so you can hear this thing. Thank you, Greg.
My name is Eric Smith. I'm with Microtrains Line Company. We're out of Talent, Oregon. We're out here at the annual Amherst Railway Society show, and we're pleased to announce and to display our latest and newest passenger car in the heavyweight series that we have, and it's the 78-foot single-window coach car. This will be our first two releases, available February 1st, just days away. We have the Pennsylvania as the first road, and New York Central as the second road. They have all of the features that you've come to expect and admire, magmatic coupling system, our heavyweight passenger trucks, and we're really excited. This is just the first two of many roads to come. So that's what we're featuring at this show, and we'd like to say thank you, and we endorse Train World. You can get our product with them, and thank you very, very much.
Hey guys, Jared Hadrick here from Atlas. Just want to give you a preview of one of our announcements that just arrived actually at Atlas this past week, our HO Multi-Maxes. Now these Multi-Maxes have some amazing details. We chose to do a metal number 158 Katy coupler on this, and this thing is just amazingly detailed. We have some other really cool features on it. We tooled up a brand new pair of trucks for this. They're low profile trucks. We're not just reusing trucks from another model. This is a brand new tool truck. There's really crisp, razor sharp detail printing on the ends. It's just a beautiful model. We have these available now. They're going to be shipping out to great stores like Trainland, Train World this next week. The Kansas City Southern is the paint scheme that's here now, and the balance of the run, the balance of the road names will be here in the middle of February. So look out for these coming to a store near you. Alright guys, just going to go over a couple new models that we announced in this winter All Scales monthly catalog. First one that people are very excited about here in New England, the N-Scale GP40-2W. This is a really beautiful model. It is going to be available in both silver and gold series. Just some of the highlights that we're doing. This is going to come with operating ditch lights, so you'll see the lights actually oscillate back and forth. This is something that we're doing with all new N-Scale tooling. Is if the actual prototype had ditch lights that operated, we're going to be including that with all of the new tooling that we run in N-Scale. The silver version is $159.95. Gold version with sound, $259.95. So this is a really cool announcement people are pretty excited about. Alright guys, so I'm going to go over our newest announcement in HO. This is the highly anticipated HO U28C, and we have a CG model also. So this model is we've been working on this for about 4 or 5 years now. It's just taken a lot of development, and it's new, exciting, HO announcement. It's going to be available probably in about a year, but we're just at the point where we're taking orders now, so about eight months to a year, before you see it in stores. You can see behind me we have all the paint schemes here. Great schemes available in both silver and gold. Silver $189.95 and gold's going to be about $299.95. Thanks for joining us. Jared Hager checking out here. Make sure you go to Trainland Train World and get all your Atlas products from Trainland.
Hey everyone, Chris Paul Mars here with Athearn Trains. We're at the Springfield Train Show. We just debuted the SD80 Mac. This is the first time that anything like this is being done. We brought this locomotive up to a whole new level of detail. This is the first time in Genesis 2.0, completely new for Athearn's product lineup. This is our main Springfield announcement for this show. So, as part of Genesis 2.0, there are several details that you got to be aware of. Not only are we doing the separate applied steps on the step wells, that's the first time for this level of detail, but we're also doing illuminated marker lights on the locomotives that actually had the marker lights installed. We have ground lights, number boards, they're all illuminated now with LEDs. That's the first time that we're doing this with this particular series. Another thing that you can't really see is the dual sugar cube speakers that are inside these models. That gives a higher fidelity of sound and a better audio representation of what these locomotives actually sounded like. So come on down to Trainland February 1st. I'm going to be in store. We're going to be able to pull out these models and several others that you see here. We'll have them available if you want to take a closer look and just get some hands-on with these things before you go ahead and pre-order.
Hey everybody, Ryan Kunkel from Lionel Trains here with you again on TrainWorldTV. Great to be back again. We're here at the Springfield show, the Big E Expo, with the Amherst Model Railway Club. Having a great time. We just released our new catalog, so we've got some great samples from that. We also have some samples here on site from Volume 2 of last year and some things you may want to take a look at and see. So with that, let me show you some of the highlights here. We'll start on the great big wall of steam. We've got the early production sample of the Union Pacific Big Boy. This is the oil birding version, the 4014s. These will be in production here very shortly. Deco is going on right now, so you'll see these delivering late springtime. Similar timetable on the Santa Fe Northerns. These are also a Volume 2 catalog issue. And Santa Fe and a variety of other road names. These will also be in production here very shortly. We also just received our first Deco samples of the brass hybrid 440s. These were announced last May as part of the Promontory celebration. We've got the Jupiter and the 119 here. These look absolutely gorgeous. We'll be bringing these to Train World in a couple of weeks when we're there, so those who are coming, you really have to get up close and see these things in person and all the detail to really appreciate how beautiful these models truly are. Then we've got some things from the new catalog here as well. We've got two of our new Vision GS series samples. We've got, of course, the GS1. This is the brass hybrid version. All new die-cast chassis, running gear, brass superstructure, so you get all the great Vision features in this with the brass hybrid combination. Then we also have our GS3 sample here as well. So while we did a whole lot of GS engines, some you've seen before, there's also some like this that have really never been seen before that use combinations of revised old tooling and new tooling and brass to get you locomotives that haven't been brought to the market and with features that have never been seen before, including reciprocating cylinder steam, which will actually come out the two ports here on the side of the piston in conjunction with the operation of the locomotive. So it'll be the most realistic steam effect we've been able to do there yet. You'll have operating bicolor LED class and marker lights now, so you'll be able to put the right lighting on your locomotive. And one thing a lot of people are really excited about is with the new legacy electronics, you'll have 3 selectable whistles and 2 selectable air horns, as well as a multiple pitch bell in these locomotives, so you can customize your sound and really get the most out of the stereo sound system with 3 speakers in these locomotives. You also have the kinematic drawbar and force coupler drawbar on here, so it'll adjust the labor sound automatically on the engine as it works harder. The GS3, again, new combination of tooling, uses the high drivers of the GS4 series, but with the single headlight version in the open cab, similar to what you saw on the GS2. So another new combination of tooling that you haven't seen before. For those who are fans of the Lion Chief 2.0, We have our Lion Chief Plus 2.0 Polar Express Burke. These will be delivering this spring in Polar Express and all the other road names. This is a great mid-range product that now pulls all the product lines together. So you have Lion Chief with Bluetooth, you have TMCC control, and of course you can still run conventionally as well. So whatever method you want to use to enjoy your trains, you have all those options here with a whole host of great enhanced sound and lighting features in these engines over the previous Lion Chief Plus offerings. We also have one of our new Standard O cars. We're bringing back the Standard O line as a way to put some lower cost, very affordable, good size, nicely proportioned rolling stock in the market. So you'll be seeing these delivering shortly as well. And then last but not least, we have some new tooling down here in rolling stock. This is the new 57-foot beer car. It's featured in the Volume 1 catalog. All new tooling based on the PC&F design. Lots of great private company and railroad road names on these. These will be delivering later this year. It's our first tooling sample of that. And one more thing we have, this is also from Volume 2, one of our biggest selling items from last year, the George Bush 41 funeral train with Union Pacific. We have all new tooling on most of the passenger cars in that set. We've got the first tooling samples here at the show. We'll be bringing these next week, or 2 weeks to Trainland also. This is the observation car, new tooling here. Wonderful 21-inch passenger car, interior illumination, figures inside as well for the set. We have this and the full 4-car set here on display. This is a hot item and we'll be delivering, again, springtime. These are going into deco work now. The SD70s are also in production and will be shipping shortly after Chinese New Year to us. So you'll be seeing them probably about the end of March time frame. One of the really cool things that we have in the catalog this year as a new addition to our standard, traditional ready-to-run train sets is our illuminated fast track. And this is one of those great features that we can talk about in the catalog, but you have to really see in person and see it in operation to understand how it works. There are LEDs mounted inside the clear frosted roadbed of the track, and as the train rolls along, the lights will follow the train. So you can picture what this is going to look like underneath your Christmas tree or around your layout. We've got 2 different train sets in the catalog, one Christmas theme. We also have the Area 51 theme set, where these lights will be more of a greenish yellow effect. And as the train rolls along, you get a little bit of a trail behind it as well. So you have this really cool glow that follows the train. It's a feature we think a lot of people are going to enjoy. So whether it's around your Christmas tree or just another loop of track on your layout or a section here or there, really fun feature that's going to get a lot of attention. All right. Thank you to everybody who came out to see us here at Springfield. If you didn't make it to see us here, or even if you did and you just have more questions or follow-up or want to talk some more, come out to Trainland on Saturday, February 8th. I'll be there with these samples and we'll be talking catalog, we'll be talking trains, we'll be having a good time all day long there at the store. So looking forward to seeing all of you in person. A big shout out to Train World and TrainWorldTV for helping us get the word out. And happy railroading, everybody.
Hey Kenny, thanks for stopping by the booth. Folks, I'm Rich Foster with MTH Electric Trains and just wanted to start out by saying that the reports of my demise were greatly exaggerated. I'm doing much better now, I got a lot of well wishes, and I am overinsured, so keep your eye on my wife, okay? So, anyway, I'd like to show a few things that we've got here at the Big E Train Show. We're doing a lot with the UP Heritage diesels, which are fantastic sellers. They're great paint schemes. The Union Pacific powered by our people. The SD70 4014, which helped to move the big boy up to Wyoming. And of course the salute to the veterans, the spirit of the 1943. So those have been fantastic sellers. And these just came in. It's the new Norfolk Southern SD70. That brand new. You can get them at Train World starting this week. And of course, we're doing a lot of the same schemes in our HO line. These fantastic SD70 Aces just came in, so you can pick them up at Train World now. And even got the brand new Kansas City Southern veteran scheme as well. That just arrived. So these things are fantastic runners. Protosound 3.0, you can run them conventionally, DCC or DCS. And And of course the Bush train has been incredibly popular as well, that pulled the funeral train. So you can get all of these at Train World right now. They're all in stock. And another thing, the brand new UP Big Boys just arrived as well. They're new. We've got the 4014 with the oil burner tender that's running on the excursion rails now. You can also buy the original 4014 with the coal load. And there's also other Union Pacific Big Boys that are in restoration at various parks around the country as well. So you can check out all of those in our new HO catalog, and you can get them all at Train World. And now for the new 1-gauge, G-gauge products that we have on display. We got this beautiful Southern Pacific GS4 Daylight. You can pick them up, they're in stock now along with passenger cars. Fantastic engine, built of polycarbonate, great indoor or outdoor. And also, this is a rapid prototype of our new SD70 ACE that's going to be a very nice 1-gauge engine. It's going to be coming soon. I should have some good production samples in the next week or so keep an eye on our new announcements on our website as well, and we'll get those emailed to Kenny at Train World as well when they come in.